After losing the basketball championship, player Hayley Monroe experienced a shocking incident when her coach yanked her hair like a horse's tail in an inappropriate manner, causing her to scream. He was immediately dismissed and now faces a prison sentence. Meanwhile, a female bodybuilder endured the most embarrassing moment of her life when a workout machine malfunctioned, causing her to fall. Track and field athlete Layla Everett was struck on the head while closing in on first place from her second position. The shocking incident sent her crashing to the ground. The footage spread rapidly, sparking heated debates on whether it was an intentional act or just an unfortunate accident. This female athlete was about to start her push-up routine, never expecting that her sports bra would suddenly come undone on its own. She nearly fell in embarrassment in front of everyone. A tennis player made a huge mistake when she hit the ball straight into her teammate. The awkward part is that it struck her in a rather sensitive area, making the crowd burst into loud laughter. Heather Dornadon was leading the race when she suddenly fell to the ground, even getting kicked in the head by a competitor. But she refused to give up. She got back up, fought through the challenge, and incredibly won the 600-meter race. Unbelievable.
To avoid a collision.
And she is powering down this home stretch, just doing everything she can to win this heat.
This player hit the ball so hard that it struck a young ball girl, leaving her visibly shaken. My heart broke seeing her in that moment. In the German Women's League, a player acted inappropriately, earning a yellow card from the referee. But when she responded by spitting, the referee immediately sent her off with a red card. Did she really deserve to be ejected from the game? One player delivered a reckless kick to an opponent in an unacceptable manner. Such behaviour should warrant a lifetime ban from the sport. Women should not be banned from playing tennis just because of the sounds they make during the game. While some may find it unusual or even embarrassing, this athlete was confidently showcasing her tumbling skills, but in the end, she faced an incredibly embarrassing moment when she failed to land properly. A female soccer player made a reckless tackle against an opponent, leading to her immediate ejection from the match with a red card. In this scene, the athlete is seen walking awkwardly in front of the cameras, repeatedly jumping in an attempt to grab the audience's attention.
And poised for the rest of an action-packed evening. Men's 100 semis coming up, men's 4 hurdles semi-finals, women's hammer final, and we round off with the men.
Look at this player. She kicked an opponent so aggressively that she was shown a red card and sent off the field. This defender yanked the attacking player's hair, pulling her to the ground. As a result, she received a yellow card. At first, she tried to pull her opponent's jersey, then grabbed her in an awkward manner. In response, the player attempted to pull back, but failed. This referee was marking the lines on the field, but her outfit drew attention as it appeared somewhat inappropriate in front of the cameras. During a live interview, this player was suddenly drenched when her teammates poured a bucket of water over her. She screamed at the top of her lungs as her clothes got completely soaked.
Just overall work rate was amazing. This is our 4th win against this. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's a nice bath.
That's freezing.
Well deserved.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Women should not be excluded from officiating men's matches just because of a player's inappropriate behaviour. In this instance, the player invaded the referee's personal space in an unprofessional manner. Tennis star Serena Williams sparked widespread debate on social media after appearing in an outfit that many deemed too tight. Rugby player Portia Woodman appears fierce on the field, aggressively taking down her opponents in an intense manner. She doesn't stop until victory is secured. This man was caught on camera watching a female athlete as she was changing her pants, creating an incredibly awkward moment.
Но у девочек уже даже обгоняют они мальчиков. И у девочек... нет, они догоняют. Догоняют мальчиков.
In a volleyball match, this player was so focused on reaching the ball that she ran straight into the gym entrance. Why wasn't she looking ahead? This athlete was preparing to jump over the bar, but she failed, knocking it down and missing her chance to win. In this scene, the athlete was showing off her physique before starting a tennis match, but she suddenly slipped and fell in a hilarious and embarrassing moment, right in front of the cameras.
Hard fought these points are to see if that ball was gonna land in.
This girl attempted to hit the ball with full force, and when she finally succeeded, it smashed straight into her own camera, making her scream.
Okay, now I'm scared. If I throw me inside, I'm gonna pull it. What?
Dutch track and field athlete Femke Bol was just moments away from crossing the finish line when she stumbled at the last second. The crowd burst into laughter, and she was so overwhelmed that she almost cried.
On your feet tonight, the United States gets the world record, and Femke.
This girl threw the bowling ball, but she found herself in the most embarrassing situation when she tripped and fell. A fan rushed onto the field, but one of the players reacted inappropriately, causing the fan to fall to the ground. This athlete performed an impressive somersault, a skill she's mastered since childhood. However, her flip ended with her landing straight into a trash bin. This player knocked down an opponent, sending her crashing to the ground. However, the opposing team retaliated by pushing her, pulling her hair, and treating her inappropriately. She definitely deserved it. The weightlifter insisted on lifting the heavy load, but she ended up falling to the ground in an embarrassing manner. While the goalkeeper was holding the ball, an opponent snatched it out of her hands to score a goal, and the referee counted it. Was that goal valid? This athlete spun the player around in an impressive manner, but in the end, they both ended up falling to the ground in a hilarious and awkward moment. This athlete was running to leap over the bar, but she encountered the most embarrassing situation when she failed miserably and ended up tumbling. Her outfit was so revealing that it shocked the spectators. This girl tried to grip the bar to perform her exercise, but she found herself in an incredibly embarrassing situation when the rope pressed against a sensitive area. She attempted several times to escape the awkwardness, but failed each time. The player was knocked to the ground, but she couldn't handle it and kicked her opponent. In response, her opponent struck her back, leading to a team intervention to break up the altercation. The player received a red card.
Отнимает мяч. И даже... Ой-ой-ой, что это было? Что это было? Стычка. Яна Памен.
During a tussle between these players for the basketball, one suddenly grabbed the opponent's hair, causing everyone, including the referee, to laugh at her. A fan sneaked onto the court to kiss tennis player Kim Clijsters. Surprisingly, he managed to fulfill his dream, despite heavy security. The West Ham women's star struck an Aston Villa player multiple times during a match in the Women's League.
Erling in to make it 2-1. And this reaction here, Harvey Sissoko after Sarah Manning had fouled her, led to Sissoko being sent off.
This girl attempted to spin, but she failed and fell to the ground in a funny and embarrassing manner. This player stole the basketball from her opponent, but she ended up holding it in a way that was quite frightening to watch.
And then Holly shed with the left hand, and she did stop.
This girl was doing her usual daily workout, but on this unlucky day, the resistance band snapped in a sensitive area, causing her to fall to the ground. She wanted to enjoy sliding down this powerful waterfall, but suddenly her board slipped away, and the rushing water pulled her in. The player ran to shoot the ball into the basket, but she was knocked to the ground. This led to a brawl between the teams, forcing security to step in and break up the conflict.
Scrum going on. Katie Powell and Robinson. Punches are being thrown. Benches are clear. We've got ourselves a brouhaha on the left.
The bodybuilder attempted to lift this heavy weight, but she couldn't handle it and failed, barely escaping injury. In this scene, the player injured her opponent, who fell to the ground. In response, she reacted by kicking her in the head. Tennis player Pierce Seals hit the ball between her legs. What if she had caused an accident in the most sensitive area of the body? It seems that the Arsenal women's team player is preparing herself well before taking the corner kick, as she captures the world's attention. This player was pressing the opposing team until she received a kick to the head, leading the referee to send her off the field.
Paljevic, men även Paljevic som lyckas hålla i den inom laget, så blir det lite irriterat där.
The goalkeeper begged the ball boy to give her the ball, but he refused and held on to it. Eventually, he handed it over. In women's football, expect anything to happen. Here, the defender picked up the ball and handed it to her team's goalkeeper. A brawl broke out between the goalkeeper and the defender, forcing others to step in. In the end, the referee sent them both off the field.
Hard, a fight going down on the field. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, a brawl going down on the field. Catherine Hagens in the goal.
That's the end of this video. Please support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It really helps us a lot. Thank you for your continuous support, and we'll see you in the next video.